So sa sequence network, it just means that we will be dividing your or we would try to draw your power system into three circuit: positive sequence, negative sequence, and zero sequence. Now, each of those sequence impedances as well as yung network natin would be used specifically pag unbalanced system natin. Take note na pag ang pinag-usapan natin ay positive sequence impedance, we are just talking about our equivalent circuit. So, meaning to say, pag balance yung ginagawa nyo already ngayon sa per unit analysis na kinukuha nyo yung per unit equivalent circuit is just simply your positive sequence network. Now, there are things that we need to point out when we talk about yung mga impedances natin. So, this is just a reminder. So, we need to remember na ang positive sequence or normal sequence current natin is nangyayari lang or yun lang yung natitira pag balance network. So, any analysis that involve three-phase balance source, three-phase balance load, three-phase balance impedance transmission lines, or let's say feeders, automatically, kahit mag-drawing ka ng zero sequence or negative sequence, pag nagkaroon ka ng analysis, baliwala yun. Ang matitira lang would be the positive sequence. On the other hand, pag nagkaroon ka ng unbalanced system, let's say due to current, you need to consider already the three networks: positive, negative, and the zero sequence. Okay. So, there are different impedances that we consider first. Bago tayo sa drawing, kailangan muna natin ma-define yung mga impedances na yun. So, yung una, pagdating sa mga synchronous machines. So, pag sinabi natin synchronous machines, ito yung synchronous generator or synchronous motor. Okay. In this case, when we talk about positive sequence impedance, it's divided into sub-transient, transient, and steady state. So, kailan mo ginagamit yung sub-transient, kailan mo ginagamit yung transient, and kailan mo ginagamit yung steady state. Depending upon kung anong time period tayo meron. So, kung let's say, yung impedance, yung ating analysis is nangyari ng sub-transient state, automatically ang gagamitin yung impedance would be the sub-transient impedance. Pag naggamit tayo ng transient period, karaniwan transient impedance ang gagamitin natin sa positive sequence. Eh, pag sa zero sequence, sabihin natin pag steady state impedance ang gagamitin. Take note, this is only applicable or sa mga examples natin, hindi nyo madalas ma-distinguish to. For the simple reason sa examples natin, we are just trying to learn how to solve yung ating mga fault analysis, yung ating mga unbalanced current, or let's say yung ating network. But when it comes to design, specifically when we integrate already yung ating mga circuit breakers, doon natin madalas siyang ginagamit. So, sa design project nyo, when you already finish yung design itself, mag-short circuit analysis na kayo, ang kasunod na step nun is yung sizing ng breaker. At saka yung kanyang type setting sa relay and sa circuit breaker. So, if that is the case, depende kung anong period na pinag-uusapan natin. So, you just need to remember na lahat ng data ng isang generator, makikita nyo yung mga impedance na yan. Hindi nyo hanapin yan. Let's say, gagamit kayo ng ganitong generator, automatically, i-indicate na nila yan. Ito yung kanyang value pag sa transient, saka steady state. So, wala kayong magiging problema doon. Ang inyo na lang problemahin is ano yung substitute nyo na value. So, let's say, nag-design ka, gusto nyo malaman yung time setting ng circuit breaker at 20 cycles using 3-phase fault. So, anong gagamitin yung impedance? Ang gagamitin yung impedance is steady state. The reason for that is at 20 cycles, almost steady na yung current natin doon. Now, kung let's say ang pinag-usapan nyo is per cycle, karaniwan ang per cycle is nasa transient period. Kaya ang gagamitin nyo na impedance dapat doon, sub-transient. Pag nasa pagitan kayo ng certain time frame, I think that would be around 10 milliseconds to 50 milliseconds, ang gagamitin nyo na would be transient PQ. So doon nagbabago yung impedance ng positive sequence. On the other hand, pag pinag-usapan naman natin yung negative sequence, kahit anong mangyari, ang negative sequence is always sub-transient. Hindi yan magsa-steady state, hindi yan mag-transient. Palaging sub-transient yung value niya. Unless, yung given mo is ito yung binigay. So sa mga problem solving natin, or yung sa mga quizzes nyo or exam, unless it's a design, karaniwan ang given mo doon is halos pare-parehas lang. Kasi we just want you to analyze or to solve yung a certain value na gusto natin doon. Lastly, yung zero sequence impedance natin, it's always your leakage reactance. So, why the leakage reactance? For the simple reason na ang zero sequence is papuntang ground. And ang leakage reactance ng generator is always almost connected papunta sa ground. So, yun yung reason. And with that, since alam na natin yung mga impedances, paano ba nila drawing ang isang synchronous machine? Depende sa network. So, if we talk about positive sequence, it's always Tegnon's model. Meron kang generator na naka-series sa impedance. Pag negative sequence, tatanggalin mo lang yung generator. And pag same sequence, depende sa connection. Kung ang connection ng generator mo is Y grounded, automatically connected siya sa reference. Pag Y siya at saka delta, open circuit tayo. And Y resistance grounded or Y reactance grounded, meron ka palaging additional resistance or reactance, which is times 3 of the resistance. Yun yung nilalagay na. Okay? Other points na kailangan natin consider, yun, sinabi ko na dito, yun yung grounding impedance na tinatawag. Pag wala naman nakalagay, hindi nyo kailangan lagyan ng 3ZN. So kung Y grounded yun, huwag nyo pilitin na lagyan ng 3ZN yun. Magmamali yung diagram yun. Kasi wala naman tayo given na impedance. So this is applicable, ito, at saka yung tungkol sa mga impedances natin, pag synchronous machine. Ibig sabihin, synchronous generator, synchronous motor. Now, pag ang pinag-usapan natin is, sabihin natin induction machines, that would be induction motor and induction generator, ano magiging difference lang? The only difference in this case would be that yung positive and negative sequence natin are the same. Yun lang yung mangyayari. Pero yung same sequence mo, you still apply. You still put yung grounding resistance or grounding reactance if meron. Kung wala, hayaan mo na. So that would be the first model, yung ating machines, generator and motors. Next one would be yung ating transformer. Sa transformer, wala kang problema. Positive, negative, and zero sequence is the same. Nagkakaproblema ka lang sa drawing ng zero sequence impedance. So nagbabago siya depending upon the configuration. So if we have, for example, a Y-to-Y connection, open circuit siya both sides. So hindi mo siya kakabit. So parang nakalutang yung reactor. If we have Y grounded and Y, open ka sa secondary side. If babalik na rin mo, Y grounded, open ka sa primary. So yun lang naman yung kailangan natin tandaan. Pag Y grounded, connected, both sides. Y grounded delta, since yung delta mo ay nasa secondary side, wala kang current na papasok sa secondary. Kasi nga, in-isolate mo yung primary. So yung grounding mo, or ang mangyari sa Y grounded mo sa primary, automatically connected sa ground. Now, kung babalik na rin natin, delta Y grounded, isolated naman yung primary side mo. So, naka-ground ka naman doon sa secondary side. So, yun yung difference na. And if we have Y to delta, magiging open siya. Ano rason bakit magiging open? Kasi yung Y mo, walang ground. So, hindi siya pupunta sa ground. Hindi mo siya na-isolate. So, parang nagiging open mo yun. Then, pag binaliktad natin, delta to y, yung primary mo naman yung open. Lastly, if we have delta, it means na both sides are open. So, grounded natin siya pababa. So, yun yung magiging configuration natin when we talk about yung different transformer. Same, three-phase, two-winding transformer. Pag wala tayong connection pag single phase. Kasi wala ka namang delta, wala ka namang Y. And you would learn later on na if we talk about single phase, ang nangyayari lang, the positive and the negative and the series sequence are equal. So yun yung difference. But regardless, hindi naman tayo nag-a-analyze ng single phase fault madalas. Ang pinag-usapan natin ay three phase. Now, pagdating sa three winding, different story naman. Sa three winding, automatically, you need to draw the three windings. So, yung primary, secondary, and tertiary. And you need to know na palagi sa gitna ang tertiary. So, pag may nakita kayong 230 volts slash 10 volts slash 400, yung 10 volts is tertiary. Yung una, primary, and yung huli ay secondary. So, please take note of that. And in order for you to get the value of this one, dalawang paraan yun. It's either we get the value based on the equivalent impedance dito, at sa dito. So, we have discussed that sa per unit, di ba? So, if let's say I want to get ZP, paano ko kunin si ZP? ZPE plus ZPS minus ZST divided by 2. Pag gusto ko namang kunin yung impedance sa tertiary, paano kung gagawin yun? ZPE plus ZST minus ZPS divided by 2. So you need to remember na pag kinuha mo equivalent impedance, you just get yung ohmmeter kung saan mo siya nilagay. So, let's say other way around. Gusto ko makuha yung ZPS. So, anong gagawin ko? Lalagyan ko ng ohmmeter dito sa taas. Since naglagay ka ng ohmmeter or ng multimeter dyan, ibig sabihin ang may connection pa lang yung ZP at sa yung ZS. Yung ZP, open circuit. So kahit anong gawin mo, wala siyang equivalent na impedance doon. So ang mangyayari, nag-series yung ZP at saka ZS. Kaya nga ZPS is equal to ZP plus ZS. Now yung ZT, yung ZFPE para makuha natin, isi-series ko lang yung dalawa. And ZST, isi-series ko lang yung dalawa. Now, sa three winding, mas madaling intindihin ang kanyang zero sequence. Pag meron kang Y, open yon. Pag delta ka, connected sa ground. And pag Y grounded ka, connected sila. Okay. Now, sir, paano pag meron tayong Y resistance grounded, Y reactance grounded? Isasama mo siya. So, additional yon, then times 3 ulit. So, nangyayari yun minsan. Pero hindi madalas yun kasi nga ayaw natin mataas ang losses ng transformer. Kasi ano ba ang purpose ng transformer? For you to just step up or step down the voltage and current while delivering almost the same power. Kasi if you go back to your AC apparatus, ang ideal transformer is 100% efficiency. Pag non-ideal, around 95% yun. So, kumbaga, minimal ang losses natin. Okay? Then, transmission line. Sa transmission line, positive sequence and negative sequence is equal. Ang nagbabago lang ay yung zero sequence. That is, we try to prove it using what we have learned sa electromagnetism, and that is true using yung sequence current natin as well as yung neutral current natin. Simplifying that further on, so I'll not be explaining this anymore. Basta ang ginawa lang natin dito, kinonvert natin yung ating flux in terms of current and let's say yung kanyang conductor ratio, makukuha ko na ang same sequence impedance ng transmission line is positive sequence plus 3 times neutral impedance. That is if ang transmission line mo ay forward. Ibig sabihin, Y connected. Pag ang transmission line mo ay delta connected, wala kang 3ZN. Kaya nagiging positive sequence is equal to negative sequence is equal to zero sequence. And hindi kagaya ng transformer at synchronous machine at induction machines, ang transmission line, it's always connected. Hindi siya nag-open, hindi siya nag-ground, palaging connected. Ang nagbabago lang sa kanya is yung kanyang actual impedance na. So sa zero sequence, meron ka ng neutral impedance. Okay, then yung last, yung load. Sa load side, what we need to know is palagi siyang connected kasi wala naman tayong load na delta. Bihira ka magka-load ng delta. Kasi ano ba ang karaniwang papunta sa load mo? Commercial building, industrial building, residential building, or any type of dwelling unit, or let's say establishment. And lahat yan may ground, lahat yan may neutral wire. So for that case, hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng open circuit yan. Kasi nga, yan yung sinusupply mo eh. Kung walang protection yan, eh di nasira yan. So, always ang load natin. But, hypothetically speaking, pag pinag-usapan natin theory, pag meron kayong delta connected na load, it's open sa zero sequence. Kasi syempre, delta, hindi siya connected papunta sa ground. So, yun yung difference. Okay? So, that is how we show yung different impedances natin. And with that, pwede na tayo mag-solve. We could already solve sequence network, or we would be drawing yung sequence network. So, puro drawing lang tayo ng ay, message na rin. Okay, so drawing tayo. So, I'll be drawing 1, 2, and 3. Then yung the rest, magtatawag ako para maging interactive tayo. So, lumis ko si Alma. So, pero parang sa kanan. Okay, number 1. We have here yung ating diagram. So, we want to draw yung sequence network, transmission network. Kaya natin siya tinawag ng transmission network kasi may transmission line tayo. So, kasi baka maguluhan kayo, bakit meron tayong tinatawag na transmission network at distribution network? Ang difference lang nila, pag transmission network, we talk about transmission grid or yung connection mo. So, yung ginagawa nyo or yung majority sa inyo, ang ginagawa is distribution network. Kasi electric cooperative tayo. Pero, kung let's say, ang ginagawa nyo is yung buong Luzon grid, ang tawag na natin doon, transmission network. Kasi transmission lines na yung mas focus natin doon. Yung distribution lines mo, nagiging feeder na lang siya or nagiging load side. Okay, so we start first with the positive sequence. Pag ginawa natin yung positive sequence, titingnan natin. So, meron tayong generator at saka transformer. So, lagay na lang natin. Okay. Nilagyan natin ng 1 sa taas para mag-simplify na positive sequence. Lalagyan natin ng 2. Negative. And 0, pag 0. Pwede mo na naman gawin. Sa iba, nilalagay open, close, parenthesis, 1. Parehas lang yun. So, Regardless, as long as you identify clearly. Pero for uniformity, ulitin ko uniformity natin, lagay nyo sa taas yung nagsisignify kung positive, negative, or zero sequence. Okay? So, punta tayo sa kabila. Yung kabila natin ay 3-1 transformer. So, lagay ko na to. So, assist yan.
Sige.
XT1. Tapos dito naman, yung generator. Then, meron tayong 3YT. 3YT. Okay? Then, connected natin, tawagin na lang natin siya XT2. Tapos meron tayong dalawang transmission line. So yung isa XTL1, tapos yung isa XTL2.
Then, pagkatapos natin, transformer. And lastly, yung motor transformer.
So VX.
So yan yung ating positive sequence network. Ano tayo sa kayo?
Next, gawin natin yung negative sequence. So ano mangyari pag ginawa natin negative sequence?
Tanggalin lang natin yung mga below or yung mga sources natin.
M motor natin. So XG1 to XT1 to XT2 XT2. Then yung ating transmission line. So yung ating negative sequence.
Okay, next, yung huli natin yung zero sequence. Okay, sa zero sequence, kailangan natin lang yung connection. So yung una natin is Y resistance grounded. Since may resistance grounded yon, kailangan natin lagyan ng resistance. So sabihin natin 3R. Tapos XG1 0. Okay, next, titingnan natin yung connection ng transformer. Delta Y grounded. Ibig sabihin, connected ka sa
Secondary.
yung primary mo ay
Open.
hindi open. Connected sa
Ground.
ground. Kaya magiging X, T1. Okay. Kasi, di ba, delta, Y grounded. Kaya yung primary ay connected sa ground. Then, punta tayo sa kabila. Yung 3-winding transformer natin, or unahin muna natin yung generator. Yung generator 2 is Y
solidly grounded. So, kapit mo lang yung generator. Okay. Then, ano bang connection natin? Delta, delta, Y. Delta, delta, open tayo sa tertiary, sa primary and open tayo sa secondary. Sa primary and tertiary, delta tayo kaya connected sa ground. Tama ba? Transmission line as is. So, gawin lang natin. XTL2 XTL2 TL1 0. Okay, next, yung transformer 3. Y to delta. So, open tayo sa secondary side.
Connect na.
So, X, T3 is 0. Then, yung uli natin, yung motor. So, ano yung motor natin?
Resistance.
Y resistance grounded. So, 3R. XM. So, yan yung ating zero sequence network. So, ulitin na, recap ha. Pag positive sequence, kung paano ka mag-drawing ng periodic equivalent circuit as is. Pag negative sequence, parang ano lang yan, kumopya ka ng assignment mo sa kabila, minodify mo ng konti. So, tinanggal mo yung sources. Pero pagdating sa zero sequence, kailangan mo tingnan yung connection ng motor, generator, transformer, and load. Okay? So, yung mangyayari na. Okay? May questions ba? Yes, Flores. Ano tayo? Why grounded yan? Pwede yan mag-delta. Sabi ko nga pwede mag-delta yan. Hypothetically speaking, theoretically speaking, pwede siya. Pero bihira tayo magkaroon ng delta ng motor or delta ng generator. Nakay. Saan? Na motor? Pag delta siya, hindi ko open. So, ang mangyayari lang yan.
Ground.
Pero tama din po yun, sir.
Ha?
Tama rin po yun.
Daan.
Kapag ganyan po yun, sir, pinaka-flow.
Pag naka-flow. Oo, wala tayong magagawa. Ginawa mong delta yung motor eh. Yung zero sequence ko, magiging naka-flow talaga. Number 2. Number 2, we have here positive sequence. Pero drawing na natin lahat para at least ma-practice lang tayo. Pero ang hinahanap lang dyan positive. So take note, pag ang hinahanap lang ay isang network, huwag nang drawing lahat. Walang extra points yun ha. Pero drawing lang natin lahat para at least ma-practice lang kayo. O malaman nyo kung paano siya drawing. Okay, so pag dinawin natin yung positive sequence, as is lang. Generator, transformer 1, transmission line, transformer 2, and motor. So yan lang yung ating positive sequence. So yan lang hinahanap dyan. Now, drawing na natin yung negative sequence para at least makita lang natin. Okay, so pag drawing natin yung negative sequence, ano ang gagawin natin? Tanggalin mo na. Parang kumopya ka, notify mo lang. XD. So, yan yung negative sequence network. And lastly, yung zero sequence. So, ano to?
Hindi siya
Reactance to.
Hindi siya resistance. Ito yung resistance natin.
So, reactance yun kasi pa-curve. Diba? So, inductor yun. So, pag ginawa natin yan, magdadagdag tayo ng dalawa pa. Ay, maglalagay tayo sa 3x, xg, 0. Okay?
Then, yung connection natin, delta,
Y grounded. So, delta, Y grounded. Then, transmission line. Transformer 2. And then, grounded ulit.
sa secondary side. Bakit grounded sa secondary side? Y grounded, delta.
And yung motor natin. So, ito, yung sinasabi ni Flo kanina, naka-open tayo. Naka-float lang. Pag ginawa mo delta, ganyan lang din ito. Okay, may question sa number 2. So, ulitin lang natin, saan lang tayo nagkakaroon ng problema para sa zero sequence? Kaya, if ever magkakaroon tayo ng quiz dito, I think wala kayong problema sa positive and negative. Ang problema nyo lang yung zero sequence. Kasi kailangan nyo alamin kung anong gagawin pag delta, y, at saka y grounded. Pag delta, open yan. Pag y, open rin yan. Pag y grounded, connected yan. Nag-iiba lang siya pagdating sa transformer. Sa transformer, pag meron kang delta, yun yung karaniwang papuntang ground if ang pinag-usapan natin 3 winding. Pero pag pinag-usapan natin 2 winding, kailangan mo check kung Y grounded ba yun or Y siya.
Okay. Tanong po ko sa pag 3 winding, sir. Pagpasok po ba nun, sir, delta Y delta?
Hindi. Delta Y pa rin.
Delta Y po.
Oh, pero yung gitna mo,
counterclockwise, sir.
hindi.
Ganito lang. Delta Y.
Wala namang ano yan eh. Basta kailangan nyo lang tandaan na yung gitna palagi is tertiary. Tertiary winding palagi.
Okay. Let's go on.
Number 3. Yung number 3, lalagyan na natin ng number. Yung, or figures. Let's say figures din. Lalagyan na natin ng value. Ito kasi ginawa natin una, tinuruan lang kayo mag-copy. Pero pag nag-solve na kayo, karaniwan may mga values yun. So, kailangan mo i-consider yung values. Pero bago natin i-consider yung values, syempre, mas maganda yung drawing mo muna. Para wala na tayo magiging problema. So, pinapagawa niya is what? Positive, negative, and zero. So, kahit sinabi mo draw the positive, negative, and zero, kailangan mo pa rin pakita lahat. Pakita yung mga value niya. Okay? So, we start with positive sequence. Okay, so positive sequence network, kailangan ng generator, VG, XD, tapos transformer, XD1, tapos transmission line, XDL1, transformer 2. And meron tayong dalawang ito. CM2, XM2, Negative sequence network. So, ano mangyayari sa negative sequence? Tanggalin mo lang yung below. Yan yung aking negative sequence. And lastly, yung zero sequence. So, check na natin yung connection natin. Okay. So, yung una natin, meron ka nakalagay dyan na reactance. So, dalawa yan. 3x xg. Next, yung transformer natin, delta y grounded. Ito lang. And this one is x, t, y, 0. Then, yung line. x, t, then 0. Then ito, baliktad naman. Okay. Then, motor natin. Yung isa, meron pang additional na y grounded. Ito, float to, kasi ito yung XM1. Yung kapila, dalawa. So, yan yung ating mga network. Okay, so may points na yan on quiz. Kaso, hindi yan full points. Kasi hindi mo binigay yung value. So, boss, late ka na lang, boss eh. Okay, so kailangan natin lagyan ng value. So, how do you define yung S-space? Siyempre, kung ano yung pinakamalaki. So, pinakamalaki natin, 16. So, S-space is equal to 16. Okay, hatiin natin sa region. So, meron tayong region 1, region 3. So, ang gagamitin natin, we start at region 1. Ang B base 1 na lang, para hindi tayo mahirapan, 11 So, BG is equal to 11 TB over 11 TB. 1 over 0 per day. Okay, next. Kailangan natin kunin yung reactance. May even na. Subtransient reactance of 20%. So, ang aking XG1 is equal to XG2 is 20 over 100 times 60 over 50 times 11 over 11 squared. Hindi ko na nilagay yung MBA at saka KB kasi magka-cancel out lang. Ha? Pero kung gusto nyo talagang sigurado kayo, lagay nyo yung MBA sa KB. So ilan tayo? 0.24. At yung tanong? Taas ka ng kamay eh. Okay. Then, may zero sequence ba tayo na reactance? Even, ito. Assume zero sequence reactance for the generator and motor to be 6%. Nakukunin natin. X, G, 0. 6 over 100 times 60 over 50 times 11 over 11 is 0.
0.070.
0.073.
tayo ng current limiting reactor. Ibig sabihin, ito yun. Yung X. So, ang gagawin natin?
Kunin natin si Z base 1. Z base 1 is 11 kb square 60 MPa. Two point
0167.
So pag ginawa natin si X, that would be 2.5 over Z base 1. Two point five over 1.97.
Okay, so okay na tayo sa generators natin. So, doon na tayo sa transformer 1. Okay, sa transformer, ang positive, negative, and zero ay the same. So, ilan ba given natin dyan? 10%. So, 10 over 100 times 60 over 60 times 10.8 over 11. Bakit 10.8? Kasi yun yung reading ko. So, ilan na yung makukuha natin?
0.0964.
0.0964. Okay. So, tapos na tayo hanggang transformer. Punta na tayo sa gitna. Region 2.
Transmission line.
So kunin mo natin si B base 2. B base 1 times 121 AD over 123.2407
123.2407
So, yung ating impedance is yung ating transmission line is naka-ohms. So, kailangan mo kunin si Z base 2. So, that would be B base 2 squared over
S base.
Two point 80 tayo. Sure kayo, 2.53?
253 sila.
253.
0.1378.
1. So, ilan yung ating X needed? Positive at saka negative. So, nakalagay 300 over same base 2. So, 300 over same base 2. 1.1851 per unit. And then, punta tayo sa zero sequence. So, anong gagawin natin? 100. Ay, hindi. Baliktad. Ito yung ating zero. Tama yan. Zero sequence lang yan. Ito yung ating positive and negative. 100 over base. Nakalagay naman o zero sequence reactance. Kaya 300. Is 300. Ito yung positive. So 100 over base. 39.50.
per unit. Okay. Then, punta na tayo sa transformer 2. So, yung transformer 2 natin, XT2, positive, negative, and 0. Pare-parehas, which is equal to 10 over 100 times 60 over 60 times V base 2 over 121 kV squared. Sorry. English alam natin, alam niya.
Nagagalit si Pierre, sir.
Ay,
Pierre daw sa number 5.
okay.
Ilan yan?
0.0964. So makita nyo parehas sila. So okay na tayo hanggang transmission na transformer 2. Punta na tayo sa uli, yung motor natin. So region 3. So B base 3, B base 2. So 11
80. Okay, umpisahan natin doon sa
yung unang motor natin, 30 MVA, 25%, 10 kV. So, XM 1 positive is equal to XM1 negative, which is 25 over 100 times 60 over 30 times 10 over 11 squared. 0.4132.
boys.
Then XM 1 0. So 25 over hindi na 25.
Wala. Nakalagay doon.
6 over 100 times 60 over 30 times 10 over 11 squared. 0.0992. Then, doon tayo sa kasunod. Ano ba yung kasunod ng motor 1? Y yun, di ba? So, XM2 na tayo. XM2. Positive and negative, which is 25 over 100 times 60 over 30. Hindi pala 30. That will be 15. 10 over 11 squared. 0.2479 per unit. Okay, then yung kanyang zero sequence. 6 over 100. 16 over 15. 15 tayo. 30 and 8 to 64. So times 2, di ba? And ito, 10 over 11 squared. So, ilan siya? 1983. Okay. Then yung last, yung Z-base 3. Kasi kukunin natin yung nakakabit.
Pero kahit hindi mo i-solve kasi parehas siya ng 11 kV, kaya parehas na X.
Pero papakita natin na parehas lang. So, 11 kV squared over 60 MVA. So, kukompayin ko lang yun. 2.0167. And yung X natin is 2.5 over Z base 3. And that will be 397. So may questions ba na tayo number 4.
So, ang gagawin natin sa number 4 is drawing natin yung series sequence. So, drawing lang natin yung series sequence.
Saan?
Alpha.
Transformer 1?
Number 5. Eh, sasagot ng 5. Sabi ni Joy, ikaw daw.
Ah. Okay. Number 5 ka. Sige, 5. Number 6 ka na.
Pag-quiet ko.
Card generator.
7. Pag may magpapakonsult pala sa akin, ang consultation na, ang consultation room muna natin sa 311 na. Pinipinturahan yung ano namin eh, pakonsult. Kaya wala kayong makikitang tao doon sa pakonsult.
May isa, may tanong pala ako. Yung sa XT na yun, pwede po ba yung dalawang box?
Kung even ay impedance. Pero kung ginawa mo pa rin box, masira, basta X yung kasi reactance. Baby, tatlo na drawing mo ha. Positive, negative.